All right, let's identify some more innocents and criminals. Today's puzzle is supposed to be hard, so we'll see how it goes. All right, exactly 2 innocents in column C are neighboring Barb. So 2 innocents in column C are neighboring Barb. Well, that has to be Carol and Hilda, because those are the only 2 innocents in column C that neighbor Barb. There are more criminals than innocents to the right of Tyler. So there has to be at least 2 criminals to the right of Tyler. Could be 3. Only one of 2 innocents neighboring Zoe. One of 2 innocents neighboring Zoe is in column C. So Ryan and Xena are one of each. Sam is an innocent. Okay. And I don't think we know more than that yet. Okay, Wally is one of Xena's 3 criminal neighbors. Well, Wally is a criminal. Xena has 3 criminal neighbors. Paul, Ryan, and Zoe, there has to be 2 criminals among them. But let's see. There's more criminals than innocents to the right of Tyler. So Xena and Zoe, at least one of them has to be a criminal. Right? If Zoe, yeah, but we can't. So if Xena, okay, if Zoe were innocent, let's think about this. If Zoe were innocent, Xena would have to be a criminal, because we know there's at least 2 criminals between these 3. If Zoe were innocent, Xena would be a criminal, and Ryan would be innocent. But then Zoe and Ryan would both be innocent, and Xena needs to have 3 criminal neighbors, so that would not be possible. Zoe cannot be innocent. Zoe has to be a criminal. Nice. Okay. And then do we know? I think that's all we need there. Because Xena could be either one now. And Xena has 3. So Paul and Ryan are one of each as well. Xena and Ryan are one of each. Paul and Ryan are one of each. I guess I'll mark it that way. Noah is one. Oh, well, yeah. Noah is one of Paul's 5 criminal neighbors. Noah is a criminal. Paul has 5 criminal neighbors. I mean, we don't know too much about that. We know Ryan and Xena are one of each. So 1, 2, 3. But yeah, okay. There's only 1 innocent to the left of Megan. Ooh, okay. So there's 2 criminals up here. 3, 4. Ryan and Xena are one of each. That's 5. Paul has 5 criminal neighbors. Tyler has to be innocent. There are more innocents among witches than any other profession. Okay, where are the witches? Hilda's a witch. Joyce is a witch. Karen is a witch. Burn them all. Okay, so we got 3 witches. More innocents among witches. Well, we have 1 innocent already, but cook, guard, builder, farmer. Okay, that's not super helpful yet. Once we get a profession with multiple innocents, then we'll be able to say more. But actually, we also know that Joyce and Karen, we know only one of them. Actually, okay, no, we do know more, because Laura, Karen, Joyce, those 3 are to the left of Megan. There's only 1 innocent. So we know only one of these 3 is innocent, which means at most 1 of Joyce and Karen is innocent, which would give us 2. But we know there's more innocents among witches than any other profession. And we already have other professions with 1, so there has to be at least 2 witches. So Joyce and Karen, one of them has to be an innocent, which means Laura is a criminal. Also, no profession can have 2 innocents other than witch, right? I think so. So any profession we've already got an innocent, the rest of them have to be criminals. So cook, do we have more cooks? If we do, they have to be criminals. We don't. Okay. Guard, do we have any more guards? There's a guard up here, has to be criminal. Let's see, other guards? Guards? No. Farmer, do we have any more farmers? No. Builder, do we have any more builders? No. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can get rid of this. There are more innocents than witches. We've used that. All innocents in row 2 are connected. Okay, well, yeah. Exactly. 1 builder has a criminal directly to the left of them. Where's the, don't we only have 1 builder? No, there's 2 builders. 2 builders. One of them has a criminal to the left. Well, Megan already has a criminal to the left, so Sam cannot have a criminal to the left. Ryan is innocent, which means Paul's a criminal and Zena's a criminal. Very nice. Wally is one of Zena's. We've already used that. There's only one innocent left of Megan. We've used that. One builder. Okay. All innocents in row 2 are connected. Oh, did I miss a clue? Because do we know how many innocents there are in row 2? More criminals than innocents to the right of Tyler. One of 2 innocents neighboring Zoe. 2 innocents in column C are neighboring Barb. Wally is one of Zena's 3 criminal neighbors. 1 innocent to the left of Megan, which means these are one of each. Noah's one of Paul's 5 criminal neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are one of each. We already have that. 1 builder has a criminal directly to the left of them. Yeah, we did that. There's not another builder, is there? No. More innocents among witches. Oh, is there another? Do we have another? Oh, we've added. Did we get some more innocents that would be of the same? Okay, we've got builder, judge, judge, cop, cop, witch. Do we have any other builders, judges, or cops that we've already identified? Builder. We have an innocent builder right here, and so the other builder has to be a criminal then. That's what we needed. So now we've got witches flying around, and it's Halloween soon. Okay. That didn't help, though, did it? Do we have any judges or cops? Oh, a cop down here. A cop is a criminal. So only one, right. So we've got 2 cops. That's what it is. There's 2 cops. Only one can be innocent, right? These are a one of each. Or they're both criminals. But they can't both be innocent. If Freya were innocent, Gus would be a criminal, and the 3 innocents in row 2 would not be connected. Freya is a criminal. We don't know about Gus, but Freya is a criminal. Okay, Gus and I share an odd number of innocent neighbors. Gus and I share an odd number of innocent neighbors. So, I mean, Freya has 1 innocent down here. So either Gus and Barb are both innocent or neither innocent. But Gus and Barb are the same. Now, I usually mark it if they're one of each. I'm going to try to remember that they're the same. We don't have very much left, so I think I'll be able to remember that. So Freya has 1 or 3 innocents. Gus has 2 innocent neighbors already. So it has to be 3. So Gus is innocent. But, what? It says Gus can't be logically identified as innocent. I don't think that's true. Gus has 2 innocent... okay, I misread the clue. It's not saying they have the same number. By saying they share an odd number, I thought it meant they have the same number of innocent neighbors. That's not what it's saying. It's saying their neighbors that they share have an odd number of innocents. Okay, well, that's a horse of a different color. Okay, Gus and Freya share Alex, Barb, Joyce, and Karen as neighbors. It's an odd number. Joyce and Karen are one of each. That's an odd number. If Barb were innocent, you'd have 2. Barb needs to be a criminal. Okay, I understand. I misunderstood the what the clue was saying. Okay, there's an odd number of innocents neighboring Freya. Okay, again, we have 1 here. Gus has to be a criminal. Carol and Noah. A bird just hit the window. Okay. So Carol and Noah have an equal number of innocent neighbors. Okay, an equal number of innocent instead of share an odd number. Okay. Subtle difference in the wording there. Carol and Noah have an equal number of innocent. Okay, Carol has 2 so far. Noah's gonna have 2, so Ethan is a criminal. All criminals in row 3 are connected, which means Karen is the criminal, Joyce is innocent, and there we go. That's it. Well, other than that one little mistake where I just misunderstood the clue, not too bad. I mean, it was a little bit harder. But anyways, let me know how your solve went, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.